For those of y'all that know my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with the little Got to Be glue spray. Just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be glue spray, so I used this. Gorilla Glue Spray.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Bad, bad, bad idea.
No shit, Sherlock.
Y'all, look. My hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move. I've washed my hair 15 times and it don't move. Stiff wear. Woo! My hair. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If you ever run out of Got to Be glue spray, don't ever use this.
You serious?
I had to redo this video because it's really hard for me. I'm trying to not be a dick or an asshole, but at the same time, it's really hard not to point out the obvious facts about this situation. So let me get this out of the way first. I'm gonna try my best to just be completely honest, but at the same time not be a total dick. But I've got to put this out there because there's too many people out here who, and you can support her all you want, I don't care, but when people are enabling this kind of behavior, it really gets on my nerves because this is basically the problem with society. When someone does something stupid, people tend to support it and then they try and encourage it. Now, I'm going to be substitute. That was the one time I'm going to say stupid because I'm trying to substitute. I'm going to substitute the word stupid with naive to not sound like a dick. So I never thought that I would be making this video in my lifetime because I didn't realize there would be someone this naive to do something this naive. Now, see, saying naive instead of the S word is going to be really hard, so I'm going to mix it in with naive and special. So, because let's be honest. Raise your hand if you thought that you would ever hear of someone saying they used Gorilla Glue spray in their hair intentionally, thinking it was going to come out at a later time. Now, surprisingly enough, I consulted my nurse friend, and she said that she's seen things like this happen all the time, especially in Baltimore. So at first the story was funny, then it was sad, and and then I felt bad for her because she was clearly uneducated and very naive. But then it went from funny to sad to sympathy to what the fuck is wrong with you? Because later on, I found out earlier today that she's got it into her head somehow that she actually has a legal standpoint to sue the company for willingly putting Gorilla Glue spray in her hair, and then wants to complain that it's not coming out. Let me say that again. Gorilla Glue spray. Okay? she put actual Gorilla Glue spray in her hair and is mad and wants to sue because it won't come out. I never thought I'd be saying that. Now, I know she's got all this support and sympathy and shit. Even Chance the Rapper apparently chimed in and whatnot. But let's be honest. Who actually thinks that she deserves to win this case? Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is probably the most special thing and I'm using bunny ears, normal person can do and expect to be saved from their own naiveness. I don't know if I don't know what lawyer actually thinks they can win this. This is like a Trump lawyer thinking that they can win, off of the whole fraud thing. Now, at first, there were. Now, my voice might sound differently because I have like a war zone going on in my mouth right now. I bit my lip or the inside of my cheek. The tip of my tongue hurts and I got a sore throat. So, there's a conversation out there saying that she actually mistook the spray for Gorilla Snot, which is another hair product. Now, not counting the fact that these labels are completely different, but they also have a warning on the label of Gorilla Glue that says "Do not use it on XXXX." Now, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I didn't think that I would have to say this. Their legal argument is to say that it doesn't say you cannot use this on your hair. I know a lot of you out there who just heard me say that are cringing, and I feel your pain. But this is 100% true. As we will get to it says it in this article. We will get to it here in a second. The legal argument is that she thinks it's misleading. She thinks it's misleading that they didn't tell you to not to use the. Okay, I'm trying to get through this without laughing. She thinks that it's misleading that the company did not put a disclaimer saying not to use this on your hair or your skin. And that's their entire legal argument. Okay. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. I feel bad because she's incredibly naive and she's being taken advantage of by some scumbag lawyer. But at the same time, I don't, because she thinks she's actually gonna win this. I hope she doesn't win this, to be honest, because that would be a disaster for American justice system. It would say, "Oh, I can do something incredibly special, intentionally, and I can claim the whole, oh, I didn't know any better. I didn't know. I wasn't informed. I didn't educate myself. I didn't do common sense. I didn't follow common sense." This is Murphy's Law in real time. Real talk. You can call me an asshole, whatever. I feel bad that she's in this position. I feel bad that no one was around to educate her on how this was a bad idea. I feel bad that whoever is around her in her family or circle are pushing the narrative that she actually has a chance of winning this. I feel bad for her in that sense because they're taking advantage of her. Most likely, what they think they might be just as special and naive, and they think that she's going to get millions of dollars out of this, and they're going to leech off of her. That's probably why they're pushing the narrative. Now, there are tons of people out there who are legitimately worried about her, and I get that. I'm totally fine with that. I have a problem with the fact that people are pushing the narrative that she should be compensated for this, or that she should win her case, you know. And they're actually she has a GoFundMe to take care of the medical expenses. I'm kind of mixed on that. Like, cool, good for her, but at the same time, why are we? What's the word? Why are we enabling this? Like, I don't know. It's hard to think about this in a perspective that doesn't come off as like a dick because let's be brutally honest. It's fucking Gorilla Glue. Like, it's fucking Gorilla Glue. I mean, come on. But, anyways, we'll continue if I have anything else to say after we read this article. Gorilla Glue hairdo. I still can't get this glue out after ER. Might be time to sue. Gorilla Glue Girl Saga is a unique situation, and the product she used is not. Okay, yeah, here we go. It's right here. We are aware of the situation, and we are very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Miss Brown experienced using our spray adhesive on her hair, not indicated for use in or on hair, as it is considered permanent. Our spray adhesive states the warning label: "Do not swallow, do not get in eyes, on skin, or on clothing." It is used for craft, home, auto, or office projects to mount things to surfaces such as paper, cardboard, wood, laminate, and fabric. We are glad to see her in her recent video that Miss Brown has received medical treatment from her local medical facility and wish her the best. Now, I don't know if they cover this in the article, but her ER trip was completely pointless. The TikToker who put Gorilla Glue in her hair is still living with her nightmare mistake. The Glue's brand remedies aren't working, and now she's lawyering up. Sources familiar with the situation tell TMZ Tessica Brown's weekend trip to the ER was another disaster, and Gorilla Glue's tip to use rubbing alcohol to remove the product was a colossal failure. No shit. Our sources say Tessica spent 22 hours in the ER, and the staff was dumbfounded. You think? Dumbfounded. Yeah. That's for those who don't know what dumbfounded means, here you go. We're told healthcare workers put acetone on the back of her head, which is bad because you're not supposed to use that ever on Gorilla Glue. But it burned her scalp and only made the glue gooey before hardening back up. Tessica, we are told, was instructed to keep trying the potential remedy back home, but rubbing alcohol still hasn't proved to be the cure. Remember, Tessica says her hair has been rock solid for about a month after substituting Gorilla Glue spray adhesive for her normal hairspray. GG told us the quickest possible remedy was rubbing alcohol. Our sources say Tessica has hired an attorney and is weighing her legal options against Gorilla Glue. We're told the label on the product she used says do not use on eyes, skin, or clothing, with no mention of hair, which Tessica feels misleading. He says all of his products are considered permanent, and the packaging states it too. But we're told Tessica felt it was okay because the product said multi-use. Tessica's already crowdfunding for her medical bills. A GoFundMe has raised $9,000 and counting, and that's what blows me. I don't understand how people could greenlight this. Like, yeah, medical bill, sure, but it's not going to just the medical bill. That's going to her lawyer fee. I want to know. This is the annoying thing that pisses me off, and it's not her. It's the fact that someone out there is scummy enough to take advantage of her naiveness and is giving her the false hope that she actually has a legal chance. And they're just taking money from her. And that's what pisses me off. Someone out there is a fucking shady ass motherfucker and is taking advantage of her. That's what I hate that. I hate when people take advantage of people when they don't know any better. And it's really annoying. Honestly, I hope she does, get her hair fixed, whatever, go bald, regrow it. I don't know if she's gonna be going permanently wig or something. I don't know. It's not the end of the world, but at the same time, I hope she loses the case because she shouldn't win something that's clearly a Murphy's Law situation. It's Gorilla Glue. It's the fact that given the way her hair looks, in order to get that, just because your hair is not really separate from your skin to a point, when you do that, the glue is touching your skin. Period. It's touching the skin. So the label still counts. Even if they wanted to go off of some technicality about the lack of mention of a hair, it's still touching her skin. So, overall, I think this is a really special, unique story. But at the same time, I wish her the best, but I really hope she doesn't win that case because that would just be a bad precedent to set up to allow people to do really naive special things that have grave consequences, and then they can sue off of their own because of their own naiveness. It's I want to say it's not the same, but I want to say it's almost out there as much as the guy who tried suing Twitch, getting e-girls and cam models banned from the website because he couldn't stop masturbating or some other shit to him. And then he did some other stupid thing with a political thing or whatever. But overall, I wish her the best, but I really do hope she loses this case because it's just, we shouldn't be enabling people's naive special mistakes. Like, yeah, you can comfort them, you can sympathize with them, but don't enable them to the point where they get free money for doing something really special and naive.